What is up, Dubois Nation? Welcome to episode 41 of the Dubois Podcast, where every Thursday you're here with
the boys.
Hope y'all are doing well. We're still here. We're doing all right. Still locked in Raymond's apartment with our guard cats.
Yep.
Get us out of here, please. we're almost going to hit a year doing this. I don't want to be trapped here anymore. But enough downer stuff. Let's talk about our music.
Music.
Alex.
Uppers in the chat.
Oh, me first. So as hopefully many of you know, recently, well, at this point where you see this, like a week ago and some change. No, exactly 2 weeks. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah,
Vengeance
from when
Saga.
you're seeing
Good way to throw it
Epic
out.
the musical. The Vengeance Saga came out. It was a heater. It was a banger. I gave my review in the group chat. Maybe I'll tell you one day. It was very good. So anyway, the song that I'm picking this week is the best song, undisputed. You Can't Tell Me I'm Wrong song on the album. Not Sorry for Loving You. The first song, very good. I listened to the snippets of it like long before it came out because I love it that much. The YouTube runtime on those videos are crazy. It's very good. Basically, Calypso Odysseus is finally able to, spoilers I guess, finally able to leave the island. And Calypso's like, dang, bro, like, hey, before you go, basically. So she's just like talking about how, as the name of the title, she's not sorry. Like, despite him not loving her back and the things that happened, like she's not sorry for loving him. She's not sorry for those feelings. They're very real. Puts me in my feelings, especially after watching the animatic, because my man walked away stone-faced and he felt nothing, and it hurt.
yes.
But anyway, the music was spectacular. The vocals were through the roof.
Oh my God.
I can't even it was just very, very good all around. My favorite. I told Shawn, probably top three just of epic, like in general so far.
Yeah. It solidified its spot as number 2 on my list.
Yeah, very, very good. I love it so much. And thank you
and
for
I'm
everyone.
not sorry for loving it as much
Facts,
as I do.
exactly. But thank you to everyone who took part in making all of it, but specifically that song.
Yeah, I want to say my favorite part of the song is there's a section where she says, I wish you would just lie and say, and then Odysseus comes in and he says, I love you, because that's obviously completing what she was going to say. But then because she did something that real ones get this feeling, right?
Yeah.
Where she said something that she did not mean, right? She said, I want you to lie and say, but that's not, she wants to hear the words and she wants it to mean something.
Yep.
Because after he says, I love you, she's like, word? For real? She fooled herself into believing it. So then when he's like, oh, but not like that, then she immediately says, I hate that I fell in love with you, because she's mad. She set herself up for failure and she knows, so she's just upset about it. And then after that she says, is that when she says, I hate that I fell in love with you. Why did I fall in love with you? Is that what's next?
Is it that, or is it what do I do with this love for?
That's third, yeah. So then, I think it's why did I fall in love with you next?
Okay.
And then she says that because it goes from being mad at him for not actually loving her to then her being mad at herself for falling in love, and then it goes to her saying, what do I do with this love for you? Trying to figure out where to put this emotion because she ain't got nobody else.
Facts.
It's just her on the island for 100 years.
Yeah.
She's by herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, it was spectacular.
It's my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Because it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Absolutely.
It's some real shit right there.
It's basically like the steps of grieving a relationship or a love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Odysseus, he's like, going to go see my wife.
My wife.
I get it.
I love my wife.
I get it for sure.
So
it makes sense.
for sure.
You
it
deal with
still-
those feelings. I gotta go.
Yeah.
It still hurts
He's like,
down
hey,
to
that's
the
a you
core.
problem, actually. I gotta get out of here.
He's like, oh, that's crazy.
Damn.
I gotta go build a raft real quick.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Not.
But yeah, I love that part of the song so much. It's
Very, very good.
beautiful.
Nice.
I'd be going through it every time. Anyway, you should listen to it. You can do that. You'll find out later. Kalvin.
My music recommendation this week is Love Always by Kids Not Saints. There's not like a ton of lyrics. It's kind of like a couple verses, but he's basically just kind of saying to whoever he was with that he will love them always, good or bad, bad or good. It's nice, little upbeat kind of vibe to it, a little lovey-dovey. So that's your thing. Give it a listen.
Nice.
Sean.
My song, go ahead real quick, audience, and ask me what my song is about.
What's your song?
I have no idea. I started listening to this song yesterday.
Oh,
Nice.
And I probably only heard it about 3 times.
Oh,
but
nice.
the song impacted me enough for me to choose it as my music recommendation, despite only hearing it a few times, because it has very beautiful lyrics, and the song is called Blue by Gabriella B. and Powfu. All of us who are on TikTok know about some Powfu. He's pretty... Maybe not all of us.
I might have to hear something first.
He was very popping back in the day, I'm pretty sure. Was that one song he did?
Like Deathbed?
Deathbed, yeah.
Stay away with
Okay,
Okay,
that's a song I do have, yeah.
Powfu and Gabriella B. They came together to make something very beautiful. It's called Blue. I'm assuming it's about sadness. I don't know, but there's this one part in the song where she does this high pitched kind of like run that I think he also harmonizes with,
Love that.
or something like that. And it's great, and it's nice, and it gives me the warm fuzzies when I listen to it. So that's why I'm recommending it for today.
Nice.
If you got a problem with that, I'm sorry.
You have to fight all of us. And are you confident you could take that
Speaking of which,
You
not to
might be
take up
able
your
to.
time.
No, you're good.
no.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I truly love me a corny white boy, especially a couple of corny white boys. And
Yeah.
what makes me think of that is 303, because
Yikes.
that line where they say like,
I'm a
like your
vegetarian.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
and he says he's got beef.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, and I'm not fucking scared of him. It's like,
God.
oh my god, it's like a couple of corny white boys
But it
dropping
was
a corny
such a
bar.
good song, though.
You know?
Like that song slapped.
That
Like that
song
song was a
carried its
banger.
We were all jamming out to
Yeah,
that.
look,
Yeah.
so 303.
Don't trust them. Yeah.
No. Anyway.
Yeah.
No.
And sorry, that was
Whoa.
brief little cutaway.
Special
303. Hit the 303.
Oh, I thought you were doing a tri-beam.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
Tri-beam! All right. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. My music recommendation this week is R.I.P. by Queen Herbie. She's basically singing about how she's kind of letting the old version of her die, and she's awakening as a new version of her, and with new experiences and new outlooks and new opportunities. And sometimes I feel like as people, we go through those phases, whether they'll be like major phases of like change or like small phases of change, but like it's all about embracing it, and that's what is really inspiring about this song, and that's why I like it. So you guys should give it a listen, and you know where to find it at
Dubois music recommendations playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Thank you for just throwing that out there.
You're welcome.
I'll be honest, I kind of like was thinking about something in my head for a little bit, and then I heard that and I was like, I gotta lock that in.
Line?
That's my cue. That's my cue.
You did great. Excellent. That was smooth. So good job.
Oh yeah, nice. All good songs. Hope you guys agree. Give it a listen. Check out the whole playlist as we said. But now we're gonna get into our weeks.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot, but I have like one little thing to say. But it's not my turn because it's Alex's turn.
It's me. Me again.
This is me.
It's me.
Is it me? Anyway.
We're all singing.
Yeah,
like
like 2 or 3 very different. Anyway. My week, it's been all right. It's been cool. You know, once again, like I said last week, just been chilling at work. That's cool. Dragon Age came out. I've been on that day in, day out.
It's been 2 days.
Already whenever I can. Low key. So low key.
Sorry, no, it's been a while.
So low key.
been like 2-ish weeks since I came.
Yeah.
So low key since I got this job. I'll let you guys in on a little something. I got this job like, roughly near the end of the year. But we still get still a fraction, not all of it, but our sick and vacation time. And they're like, hey, it doesn't roll over. So use it before the end of the year.
This dude. Yeah?
Yeah, so I use one of my vacation. I use one of my vacation days for Friday, and I played the hell out of Dragon Age. So.
Listen.
You know what? I support it.
Under normal circumstances, it might be a little foolish to use it so soon. But if it resets, soon, and they're straight up like, listen, it doesn't roll over, so just use it. Fucking go for it.
Especially because I can't really use it for like the next month anyway because. Like
the training.
So we're not doing anything right now because like in between training periods. But then like the next training, they're like, oh, you can't miss a day. It's real important. So I was like, well, if I can't, that's basically until the end of the year anyway. So like, but so that's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's a really good game so far. I enjoy it. I love the Dragon Age series. Go, dude.
Nice.
Sorry, you go first.
No, I did the same thing with Shadow of the Erdtree, so I also took Friday off.
Hell yeah. Sorry, you about to say?
No, your stuff is probably related to what you're saying. Mine is
mine
only tangentially related.
I'm done. Well, I'm done with the Dragon Age stuff.
So what I was going to say was, I found out that my job, the way they do vacation time, is they don't start it at the beginning of the year. They go from your hire date.
Oh,
that's so annoying.
I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that, man?
Is weird. Yeah.
Because now, because my plan was I was going to try to use it for something that's coming up at the end of the year, but now now it's that if I use it now, I won't have it later if I need it for the other thing that's coming up at the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
So like
that's insane.
I'm like, man,
because
my dad was like, oh, you got like a week vacation, right? And I was like, oh yeah.
How does he know that?
Because
he's tapped in.
And he was like, yeah. So like you could ask them to just like put it in your paycheck, so that way if you don't want to take it. Or he didn't say if I don't want to take it. He said the way he said it was very much like just have them put it in your paycheck.
Okay.
Don't take it off.
Because he's assuming that I'm not going to want to use it.
Oh, okay.
Should.
Yeah,
true.
And I will. And then the way he was explaining it was really confused. He's like, why? So you don't want to use it now so that you'll have two later? Because his assumption is that I would use it back to back. Like I use it at the end of like closer to my hire date and then get it at the next beginning of my hire date. But I want to use it for vacation. Yeah. That's also not what we're talking about right now. That's how I found out that it goes from your hire date like to your next hire date is like the way the vacation time works.
That
and I'm like, that's
so much extra work.
So that means you have a whole bunch of different people getting it all at different times instead of just starting at the beginning of the year.
How many are there?
There's
at least.
Hold on, let me see. I think there's like what?
If you can count on your hands, maybe not a lot.
Hold on, he's still counting.
So in my division alone, there's 7 guys. And that's not including like the supervisor.
Yeah, no, that's way too much work because when you really break it down, like I imagine they have the same structure not only for you guys but for like everyone else.
It's a whole company, so there's like multiple. There's at least like 2 other divisions.
So fucking confusing trying to keep track of like who gets it when and like who gets what and who gets what amount. Like that just seems like so much more work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's silly goosery.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, what the? I'm gonna ask my supervisor just to make sure, because I really hope that that's not the case, and that my dad is just
messing
maybe
with
that's
you.
what your dad just does.
Yeah. So hopefully that's not the case, but but if that is, that's a whack way of doing it. It's like,
man,
tired of these companies.
They don't make no sense.
Facts.
I already don't get sick time, so like
which is
insane
to me.
Crazy.
So like,
especially like given like
especially in my
field.
job.
Yeah, in your field, it's kind of wild to not give
you
sick
should also
time.
get like hazard pay. Realistically,
exactly.
Like
working with like human waste and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
and
so
also
dangerous.
like all weather types too.
Like
you were stranded.
Literally, I was like in the middle of winter in like a snowstorm. I was out there doing my thing. Like,
but there was a time where like your car got fucked up.
Yeah, it was raining that day. It was raining, so I was I was soaked because I work outside and like in and out of a truck. So I was soaked, and then the truck broke down. So I was just sitting in a parking lot with a truck that I couldn't turn on.
Yep, no heat,
no nothing, and I'm over here like freezing. And by the time the truck, like the tow truck came, it was already starting to get dark. So by the time we got back to the shop, it was nighttime basically. So I was out there freezing, waiting for the guy to put the fucking what's it called? The the drive shaft back in the truck. And then I was just like, there's like, and then I was like, hey, you still need me to be here? And he was like, oh no, you're good, you could go. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
That's crazy. You could have easily gotten so sick from that, and they would have been like, "Ha, fuck
Sorry.
you."
Next day, if you would have tried to call out, sorry, buddy.
Right.
No,
No.
Especially because I didn't finish my route that day, so like I had to
Oh,
finish
yeah.
it the next day. So.
Yeah, that's such crazy.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Mwah."
What do you mean?
Anyways,
Insane.
Sorry. Oh yeah. And then the last thing, yesterday, once again, with the time paradox that happens between recording and presenting, and anyway, yesterday from right now, we saw the Les Mis like musical production.
That was
yesterday.
The
Yeah,
Bush
very
Mall.
very good. It reminded me why I love the theater so much. The like everybody's vocals were like not even A plus.
oh my
plus,
god!
bro.
Look, here's the
Yeah.
thing. I've been feeling a little bit more confident about my singing as of late. I'm still not good at singing, but I've
feel
been
that.
feeling more comfortable and more
Y'all both need
confident.
to shut up.
Because listen, I'm just saying. Anyways, but
I'm
I've been listening
literally
to a
gonna
lot
fight
of
the
like.
two of them. I'm gonna fight you too.
No, he's straight up a liar because he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know how to sing, I don't know how to dance, and both of those things are incorrect.
True.
They
Anyway,
gassed me.
and that's always his response. So that's how you know. Anyway, but like I've been listening to a lot of like studio produced music as of late. So like obviously there's some editing that will go into the vocals, whether it's a lot or a little, obviously varies, but there's something in there. Hearing raw like S tier vocals, I was like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
dude! Like I forgot people can just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was truly like an enlightening experience going there.
It was
I saw
spectacular.
they're doing the Lion King also there, and I was thinking about getting tickets for that too.
I remember when
So-
we were kids and we went to go see it on
Broadway.
Times Square. Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Broadway.
I've never seen a show for it. This is
We should
actually
go.
We
Les
should go.
Mis. Hey,
Yeah.
depending on how much them tickets are.
Also
Yeah.
true.
And
You gotta get them
also-
early.
Probably have to get balcony seats, but you know,
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
that's how I watched it the first time. So that's fine.
No, hey, we sat in the mezzanine.
Mezzanine.
I think it's mezzanine. I think.
Mezzanine?
I think so. I don't
This-
fucking
the
know. to be
mess
honest.
of something.
What it the
The Mesopotamia seats.
Yep, there you go. I don't care that much.
And they were pretty good seats
Mhm.
for being like up and like kind of far away.
Yeah.
If you wanted to see a detail in anybody's face, you could.
Yeah, no.
But like you get the point.
Yeah, I mean, Lion
Um,
King, they got like all these
got
outfits
costumes.
and stuff. You know,
They're all lions. You know what they look
I can tell what they are.
But this was actually the first stage production I've ever seen like as an adult. Like as a
Oh,
kid,
okay.
I saw The Music Man and The Nutcracker when I was in elementary school because for some reason my elementary school just really loved bringing us to theater productions,
Hell yeah.
which is awesome.
I mean, ours did too.
But-
That's when we
Yeah,
saw
a little
Lion
bit,
King.
yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we went with school.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
nice.
I didn't go the first time, so I had to go for like the summer.
You're like that's gay.
I was poor.
But yeah, so this is the first real not real, but first stage production I've really ever been to like in recent cognitive, fully understandable memory. And it was fantastic.
Yeah.
The lighting, the set changes. I'd always wondered like because I've seen the movie a bunch of times, obviously, because I love Les Mis. But like I was always wondered like how do they handle certain things like for example like being at the barricade and firing against because in the movie you see both sides both the police and the barricade, so I was like do they have like the one guy like set of guys on this side and the one set of guys on that side, but no, you just see from behind the barricade, that's all you see. So you see them reaching over the barricade so their backs are to you, like shooting at the
Okay.
people, and there's like a bunch of pops and lighting effects
Yeah.
that like make it look like it, and it was awesome.
It was very good.
And like
That
the
sounds
lighting
cool.
that they used on stage made it look like surreal almost. It
Bro,
was
people that do the lighting for those shows,
They know what they're
Oh my
doing, bro.
God.
They know what they're doing, bro. It is not an easy job.
yeah. No, it was spectacular.
Yeah.
And also there's a part, spoilers for Les Mis, there's a part where Javert like jumps off of a bridge into like a big thing of water, and in the movie you could do that and you can see what it looks like. So as a stage production I was like I wonder how they're going to do that.
Yeah.
I assumed that like the actual stage version he'd probably just like shot himself or something. That's what I thought was going to
Yeah.
happen, but then I see him climb up onto like a railing. I was like,
Yep,
oh
smart.
okay, so they're going to have him like just like jump off
play a noise.
probably onto a pad had, and like that's kind of how it'll go. Okay, that's fine.
Did he jump and disappear?
When this dude jumps and then he starts getting lifted into the air as like the backdrop, like because they had like a digital screen kind of thing. The backdrop then like turns, raises and turns into like the like waterfall
like
that he jumped at, the whirlpool thing that he jumped
cool.
into. So you just see him slowly getting lifted and getting further back as if he's jumping down. And I was like, oh,
this is dope.
That's crazy. And also, one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song, is "Empty Chairs at Empty Tables." And in the movie, it's Newt Scamander. He's in the room by himself, and it's like all fucked up because there are a bunch of soldiers that came to start shooting shit up in like a bar. So he's just there singing about like to empty tables and chairs, yada yada. But in the stage production, there's like a whole bunch of candles that they had put on the floor. And then you see like the spirits of his friends like behind him, and then like start to get closer as he's singing a song lamenting about his friend's death, and now he's the last one to live. It was fire. It was amazing.
It was amazing. It was so good.
Yeah, I miss doing stage crew for that reason. It was cool, like changing sets, setting them up, and all that.
No, there was one part where they like pushed, they pushed it, but they knew how to push it perfectly into place. Like we didn't see them drag it over. They pushed it from off stage and it rolled into the perfect spot. I'm like, how the hell do you do that? How do you get that right every single time?
Lots of practice. Yeah, for
That's so crazy.
Honestly, people who do that have to be so like creative and thoughtful, because like you really have to think of out of the box things to make it come to life and like make it actually be portrayed as to what you want it to be. And honestly, it's so cool. It makes me want to go see it. Hearing you guys talking about it, like
it was so good.
The only
the only thing that fucking sucked, it ruined my experience, was those fucking seats. Those literally are like, so like I'm up against this. This is the back of the seat right here, right up against the wall. My knees were digging into the chair in front of me.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
I had to, not only that, the seats are also like this.
Yeah, they're like mad.
Like
little.
they're so like there's a random
to like fit as many people as possible, and aren't they?
It's like an airplane.
Yeah.
There's a random person next to me. So I'm trying to like minimize myself as much as possible so that I'm not like on top of them basically. So I'm over here, my knees are fighting a losing battle. I'm trying to like hold myself together. I also can't really like relax in the chair. So I have perfect posture while I'm in the chair though. And I'm just trying to enjoy the show, but I also have a jacket on that I can't get off because there's not enough room to really do anything with that. And I'm starting to sweat a little bit because it's getting a little hot in that jacket. So it was all of that stuff. My seating experience was terrible. That was the worst part of the experience by far.
That's the Bushnell's problem.
Not
the crews. They did great.
No. The crew was spectacular. No, low key. Whenever we were like leaving, like it was still a little dark, and she had like the flashlight on the steps. Like
I was like, oh my god! I almost dapped her up. I was like, you're a hero. You're doing the job that I didn't even expect anybody to need.
I was like, oh my god!
Watch your steps, sir.
Low key. All around spectacular for sure.
Oh yeah.
Watching that show, it like I had like a realization partway through where I was like, damn. Like obviously with the state of the world and everything like that, it's very easy to have like a doomer mentality of like people suck, everything is trash, humans don't contribute anything to the world, and so on and so forth. But when I was watching that show, I was like, this is what being human. This is like the best thing that humans have, like storytelling, like production, music. This is the beauty of humanity that like justifies our existence. I had like a spiritual moment. This is such a beautiful. I didn't expect it to impact me as much as it did. Like I knew I was going to go there and really enjoy myself, but I didn't expect to be enlightened and like have like more of a positive outlook on like humanity watching this show. It was so beautiful. I can't. If it wasn't for the seats, it would have been a 10 out of 10 experience. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No, you're
next
good.
time,
You're
next
good.
time we'll just have
You're
to go to
passionate.
Broadway for that.
No, the Broadway seats are pretty good.
Ball out on box seats.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Get what the hell is his name? Never mind.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
Chance comes in with a gun.
Like, yes, recommend the theater experience in case you've never done it, or if you have, go again. You know what I mean? Yeah, all of it is very, very good. The work that they put into it is it's worth it, and it shows.
They're definitely hard workers.
Oh yeah,
Between
especially
actors, set designers.
I was gonna say all the practice and like the not auditions, well that too, but that they have to do to like make sure that it's perfect for like when the time comes. Like what? Like I wouldn't be able to remember like every step like of every song like out of like no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There were times where they were stepping like up toward the stage, like not looking at where they're
Yeah.
going, just walking, and they
Yeah.
would make it to the edge. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, bro, whoa.
And then, but, like, they're so practiced
Yeah.
and perfect
Yeah.
at it that like they're like, I got this, I do this.
Yeah, very good. Anyway,
Also
Oh.
so I'm not done. Also
We're on
the-
Shawn's week.
Yeah. Also the like the studio or not, so like I'm used to the movie soundtrack version of all the songs and everything like that. Watching the stage production version of all the songs, especially the first look down, there's like some extra shit that's not in the movie one, and it's like I don't even have words to describe how just fucking sick it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's wow. Okay,
Period.
Yeah,
I think that's all I have to say.
For
If I
now.
remember something later in the episode, I'll just blurt it out.
there you go.
All right.
Sorry, that's my week. Very good all around. You're good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My week definitely wasn't like theirs. But timing wise, I guess you don't know what time when we're recording this.
Yeah.
It's Thursday right now. But
Yeah.
back before during Halloween, my job had a little costume competition.
Yeah.
And my coworkers and I dressed up as Scooby-Doo characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you who I was because
You looked
they don't know yet.
fantastic.
But
You were Fred.
I'll remember to put the picture here, or I'll the editor. If I don't give you the picture, hit me up. Put it right here. But yeah, it was a fun time. Nice week. Are we doing yours, or was that basically?
I did have
your
something
week?
else I want to say about
Yeah.
my week.
All right, go for it.
So last week I talked about that man who cut me off when I had a flat tire and flipped me off. What I forgot to mention is that he was an old man. So that being
figured.
said, old people, we haven't had big beef in a while, but I want you to know the beef is back on now. So you can thank that guy.
Yeah.
Now it's fuck old people again.
Yeah.
And not all old people, annoying old people, or however I used to qualify it. My Nana is fine.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
The rest of you, though, you're on thin ice. That's all I really have to say about that. And I don't really have anything else to say about my week because it was mostly going to be about Les Mis. So
Oh, my fault.
no, I mean, well, I got to say what I did.
True.
Your fault. I didn't say what I had to say.
What about you? Anything?
No, my week was a week, and that was it.
All right.
I
We
did
could
the
be
same
weekend.
old, same old. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the same old boring shit, you know?
All right.
Stream
Well,
Les Mis.
Yeah. Stream Les Mis. Stream Dubois. Stream Dubois music recommendation playlist.
Yeah.
All right. So, activity today, totally unrelated to the topic, but my coworkers and I were talking about it, and I was like, man, it'd be kind of cool to like see how it goes here. So hopefully it goes well. I'm basically just going to name a Guinness World Record,
Oh.
and I want you guys to let me know either like who did it and what you think like the number for that was or where it was.
Okay.
So it's a complete guessing game. First one, most followers on Vine. Who do you think it was, and how many followers do you think they had? Also, some of these are outdated, so it's not going to be like today. So
Yeah,
like a
it's
lot
like
of them
when
are like
they got the world
2016.
records,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to
Okay.
say Lele
Pons.
Pons at 6.7 million.
Okay.
I have two
wow.
in my head.
I have.
Were you a Vine?
No, I wasn't really
Like
invited. Like the compilations and stuff I'd watch after.
Yeah,
but
that's
not
fair.
like
That's fair.
during its prime. Not really.
I didn't really use it either.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, just like compilations.
Yeah.
I didn't like the like UI for it, so I was like,
No,
eh,
yeah.
whatever. I'll
This
just-
is to my teammates, my compatriots. Over under on it being a woman. Like, likely it was a woman or unlikely it was a woman.
Did people like women back then?
Oh, people don't like women now. So
True.
like, but the thing is like when it comes
We
to
do.
not in like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
love women,
Yeah.
especially me.
Yeah.
But like we live in a kind of a world where like obviously women when it comes to entertainment are usually put like on the back burner, and like a male person might usually take that place. But we also live in a world that's very like looks focused, looks centric. So
That's
like
true.
if it is like a woman who is very conventionally attractive and also on top of that like funny and charismatic and stuff, then oftentimes they will also shoot to the top. But then again, like I said, it's still a man's world, so like oftentimes they're still shafted. So that's why I'm like, what's the over under on what do we think it's more likely a woman or more likely a man?
I stand on my.
You guys don't have, by the way, you guys
Because
don't
I'm
have to
trying
all
think of,
solidify
like-
one answer.
Yeah. We all have different
Yeah.
ones.
I just wanna
I'm
make
just-
sure.
I'm trying to think of like who was popular then, because
Yeah.
like we also have
Poppin'.
to remember like what people were popular back then, and I feel like it was like her and like I want to say her friend Amanda. I don't remember like Amanda's full name, but like she was the brunette that was always in her
Was it
videos.
like Hannah something?
That's what it was.
Hannah-
It was Hannah.
Hannah
I don't remember.
Stocking? No, Hannah.
I think it was.
Yeah, sounds
I
something
think
like
it
that.
is.
Sounds
I'm pretty
right.
sure that might be
I don't
it. But
know.
like her,
I don't know. I'm gonna
there
piggyback off
was.
somebody's
Yeah, I think you're right actually.
Was it King Bach?
King
I
Batch,
think?
yeah.
King-
Batch.
ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like I'm
Oh,
trying to think
actually,
of like who was popular
maybe him.
then.
If you're
Might
gonna
be
say
him.
him, then I'll say my other
Maybe
one.
him. I'll say him. Yeah.
Because he was the one that I was kind of stuck between. I was stuck between him and Thomas Sanders.
Okay,
So
I
I'm
can
gonna say
that makes sense. He was pretty
I don't
popular.
know.
Yeah,
there.
so I'm gonna
It
say
is.
Thomas Sanders. I'm gonna say it was 6.8 million.
You're saying Lele Pons
Oh,
for
you
6.7?
just had to go.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
Just 6.7.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Maybe that's
6.7.
maybe that's why the number was in my head.
That's funny.
I'll say 8.2. I'll say 8.2.
Oh, damn.
And you're saying King Batch?
Huh?
You're saying
Yeah.
King Batch?
Yeah.
What's your guess, I guess?
Unless it was like Logan Paul, which could be
Oh,
the case.
maybe.
I'm not gonna look in your eyes right now when I say it, but I'm gonna say my honorary mention is
Honorary.
Logan Paul with like 10 million.
Okay.
10 million.
So your actual guess is
Actual
6.8,
guess is-
but your
that
your
sounds
other
more
one is 10.
reasonable. That's more reasonable, but my
Okay.
honorable mention is a little bit of a crazy, not crazy pick necessarily, but crazy number pick because I don't remember what what was like successful on
Yeah.
Vine, like in terms
I-
of numbers back
That's
then.
true.
Obviously on TikTok you have like 700 million bajillion followers now. So
Yeah.
it's hard to remember, but I think back then it was more in like the soft millions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's why I guess low, because I was like I feel like it wasn't as
Yeah.
like popular as it is now, but it was still like pretty
Yeah.
noticeable.
So you said 6.7.
Yeah.
You said 8.2.
Yes.
I'm gonna say like 7.6.
Okay. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is King Batch.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you did get it. He had 16 million
Oh, damn.
66,791
Okay.
followers.
Wow.
So like double what I said.
Yeah. When
Okay.
I saw that number, I was also surprised because like back then, like it was tough to
Yeah.
even get
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah.
Like YouTube was like already tough to get that many people. So for Vine, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
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 I
King,
respect it, though.
I
Yeah.
figued it might be King Batch.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what I
and that
thought.
just
I was
goes-
like
it
trying to
sucks
think of
that-
him
No, that
too.
just goes to show you how fake people are low key.
Yeah.
Now everybody like rags on King Batch like like they weren't all
Well,
fucking kiki
yeah.
and at the fucking only get one spoonful. Well, like that's
Yeah.
you know. Like,
Yeah. Oh my
See, he also gets
God.
ragged down for some of the other shit that he's done.
some of his like more race related.
Yeah.
But let's not forget King Batch is the pioneer of what the dog doing.
True.
Let's not
True.
forget
That
about
is
that.
true.
Okay.
That is true.
Facts.
What the dog doing? let's give
Yeah.
him his
We'll
flowers.
give
Yeah.
credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Also, he was in one of no, he wasn't. Never mind.
What?
I thought he was in one of the Neighbors movies, but I don't think he was actually.
It-
I might be thinking of a different movie.
he was. wasn't
That's the movie with Zac Efron, right?
Yeah.
He
I
wasn't,
think
no.
he was.
in the
Was
first
he?
one, wasn't
One of them.
He
Then
might
I guess
have
I'm
been.
right.
Yeah.
He's also in like a lot of like the
Like
kind
house
of like
party
scary
esque-
spoof.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's
like
been in a
kinda-
Yeah,
couple.
he started to branch out a lot more in the recent years.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
when the comedy's not hitting on.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Everybody-
you got to pivot.
He's also in my boy. Damn, what's his like? Because his name is different than what his like TikTok account name is. But like the no simple way, like he like does like the. He looks up. And then,
Yeah.
he's in some of his videos too.
Bread or something like that.
Something. It's something. That's my boy though. I love those videos.
All right, next record. Highest grossing female action movie star. This one kind of caught me by surprise.
How you-
to be
Scarlett
honest.
Johansson.
Like
Right. ScarJo?
because it's like
how
Yeah.
how modern is
you know?
Yeah.
how
And
modern?
also, this is by like
also
money.
fucking
So how much?
drop-dead gorgeous.
How modern is it?
How modern?
Yeah. 'Cause I know you said they're not.
I think
like,
it was
all up to date.
2016 as well.
female action movie star.
Yes, and it's by like how much? And guess how much they grossed.
How much they
overall.
grossed?
I have a guess.
350 million.
Okay.
150 million.
350 million.
350.
Okay.
Yeah, this was 2016.
2016. What
What was
came
like
out
popping back then?
Because I feel like
Because
No,
I
'cause
have a
she's
guess, but
She's
mine
been
is
in
like
the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
That's why it made me think of
I
her.
have- I
And
have-
like they're pretty popular.
Yeah.
I have a guess, but
And Ghost in the Shell.
It might be a little true.
forget Ghost in the
It might be a little dated though, but I have a guess. I'm gonna say Angelina Jolie because I know she's popping. I know she's really popping. But like what's the gross amount? I don't know.
ScarJo, Angelina Jolie.
Like,
Betty.
you jumping on any of those two?
oh my gosh, bro! I was in love with it. Ooh-wee. Anyway,
See, the problem with action movies and the way that they exist in my head, not to get all sweethearty about it, like I did with the last question, but like it's usually like action movies are like, oh, it's for boys, and it'll just be like some random woman who's like the love interest. Oh, what's her name?
I don't know if she's in any action movies though.
What's her name?
Is it Megan
it's like
Fox?
something meant. Oh, that's a good one.
What'd you say?
I said Megan Fox. But I don't think she's been in any
Transformers.
action.
Transformers.
But like, is
What's
that really
something
action?
Mendes? I think.
Transformers is action.
and
Ryan Gosling's wife.
Eva.
Eva Mendes, is that her name?
I think yeah.
Eva Mendes. And I'm gonna
Was she
say
in like a bunch of action
well,
stuff like
not,
that?
not maybe not in the 2016s. I think it was like early 2010s, late.
Was Halle
2000s.
Berry in like a lot of action stuff?
She was
Or
Kalvin.
here and
She was in that one
there?
movie where those kids were abducted. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
that's
true.
it's
She's
weird
done
'cause
some
it's
spy
not like
stuff
really
now, too.
action. It's
Yeah.
more of like
Yeah.
she's on the phone.
she's in
trying to,
Catwoman.
True.
I did like the movie as a kid.
All right, maybe not.
I haven't
Eva
seen
Mendes.
it, so I don't know.
It's definitely a little
Hitchcock was an
cringy.
action movie.
Yeah,
now,
that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
But still not a bad watch.
I'll watch it one day.
See, I feel like I mean, all right. I'll say the other like only lady superhero that everybody else knows. I'll say Gal Gadot. And
Was she doing Wonder Woman? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
shit, was she
What?
in
Wonder Woman?
2016? I feel like she had to be.
I
at
think
that point.
the first Wonder Woman definitely by then.
Yeah. Okay.
Or probably in high school. So yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll say Gal Gadot, and I'll say
Actually, I'm gonna look it up.
566 million.
Okay. And you're sticking with ScarJo.
Yeah.
You're sticking with.
I'm gonna say like a cool 500. You said 566 million.
Yeah. I would love if somebody is in the comments like, are these people fucking stupid?
Honestly, I probably. They probably.
Obviously, it was Lucy Liu, and she made $2.2 billion.
Like I don't know. I don't know.
right.
I don't know the girls, but I'm gonna stick with Angelina Jolie though.
So funny you said $2 billion because it's kind of crazy that it's double that as for what the money
In
was.
2016,
That's what and it says it on the Guinness
wow.
World Records thing.
Holy
I don't know if this
fuck.
is what they made or if like
A
this is
woman?
what everything.
in 2016.
I also didn't think it was
Wow,
going to
I
be
lied.
this person, but I kind of get it now that I thought about it.
I led you astray. Wonder Woman came out 2017.
Fuck.
My fault.
Well, all right.
Sorry. What happened?
It is Jennifer Lawrence.
What?
Hunger Games.
I guess I
That's
can
why.
see that.
Damn it.
At first, I was
makes
like,
a
really?
lot
But I was
of
like, she did have all the Hunger Games movies.
I guess I can see that. Yeah.
4.5 billion.
Billion
Sorry, not
dollars?
4.5. I'll say 4 billion because there's a lot of numbers to read it off.
okay.
Yeah.
4 billion.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
In 2016.
And I even went back. Like, that's 4 billion. That's what that website is saying.
Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. In
That's
2016,
wild.
I feel like men weren't even making that much back then, but clearly that goes to show what I
It
But
could
I
see,
feel
but I
like
don't
it's
know if
because
it's like
the
just her
franchise
or just the
went-
movies that she was
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
That's what I feel like it
okay.
could be looked at that way. Where it's
Like,
like,
Oh,
project.
I see. So it's like
Yeah.
how much the movies made as opposed to her specifically.
But
yeah,
it
and
could
she was like the
also
lead.
Be that like
Oh,
the-
she's also an X-Men. I can't believe I forgot
True.
about that.
she was in 2 big movie franchises, so it
Yeah.
makes sense.
She was the ITGIRL, and she still is a little bit.
She's
I love her,
hot,
bro.
yeah.
I love
Good
it.
for her, man. Well,
Yeah, I
if
was-
she actually made that money, good for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully she actually did.
I know. I think between Hunger Games 1 and 2, I think in 2 she got like a huge pay boost because she's
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
I'm that bitch now.
I mean,
Yeah.
one
I'm
popped off.
Katniss motherfucking Everdeen,
Yeah.
bitches. You don't have to line my pockets.
She's like, if you don't want me
I
to
get
do
it.
y'all like I did the people in that movie,
Yeah.
pay me my money.
If you don't want me to
Not money.
Hunger Games your asses. Hell yeah.
All right, next one. Most streams on Spotify, also 2016.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
this is-
I can't look anything up. I was gonna look up. I was
had the
gonna look
most
the song.
streams?
I was gonna look up the song that I had in mind when it came out.
Most
But
streams on Spotify.
so, what song? When did that come out? It had that. came
No,
out-
well, hold on.
Wait,
Sorry. I'll specify. It's not the song. It's the person who had the most streams.
Is this also still 2016?
Yes,
Ariana Grande.
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
I'm stuck
okay.
between 2 again.
I'll let you actually say yours first.
But I'm stuck between 2. All right, I'm gonna make a because I'm pretty sure he was pretty popping back then. I'm gonna say Ed Sheeran
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, so then if you want Ed Sheeran,
no, you
okay.
can have Ed Sheeran and have another guess.
right.
Okay,
I'll say 8.3 billion
Christ.
streams.
so
Ariana Grande.
is everybody already locked
Yeah.
in?
16.5 is my number.
Everybody locked in?
Million or
Billion.
fuck?
Damn.
Maybe I'm
Okay.
too low.
15.5.
I'll just
Wait, hold on.
6.5 million.
Double it. Give it to the next person.
What are you saying?
Ariana Grande, 16.55 billion.
Mine is now, I think, 17 billion.
Oh wow, that's
Okay.
you're really just up and up in.
Because well, since she said that, I'm like, damn, maybe I lowballed it. So I'm gonna I'll say 20 billion.
Okay. See, that's what I thought would be funny about this is trying to guess where it is.
Yeah, the numbers is tough.
Yeah,
It's
because
tough.
it's like I don't know, like
How
many-
ridiculously
Numbers
high.
are hard.
See, and you're saying you're sticking with Ed
Ed
Sheeran?
Sheeran, yeah.
So here we go. So when I look up,
Did you cheat?
Oh, it's fucking
no,
Drake,
no.
isn't it?
No.
When did views
Oh,
come
maybe
out?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
my honorable mention is Drake with 700
Or
kajillion
just hold on, we're
streams.
going home. Remember that one? That was really popular.
So
That's
Drake
also
with
one of
700 gajillion streams.
Hey, get your guess. Stop singing Drake.
He's not cool anymore.
What?
He's not cool anymore. So
I
you
don't
can't
care.
sing
I
this-
still like the songs. Anyway, so whenever
I'm a fan of the art, not the person.
low key, whenever I look up like my most played song on Spotify, this always shows up despite me not looking for it. It'll say like what like the most ever streamed song is.
Okay.
So I'm going to say The Weeknd.
Ooh, good choice.
At like I don't know, like 25 billion or something. No, that sounds crazy. See, billion sounds crazy
Yeah, but after I said the last one was 4 billion.
because
I
that's
kinda
enough
get
for
it.
like every person to listen on the world. Listen like fucking a lot of times. Anyway,
Well, there's about 8 billion people in the earth right
Trillion.
now. 8 to 9.
Christ.
Huh?
in the world.
Oh, is it
Trillion?
trillion?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's trillion in the world.
I thought it was
It's like
billion. I
7
swear that's what I learned in
Oh,
high school.
it might be trillion actually.
Sidebar really quickly.
That's a lot
My
of fucking
second guess would be Bruno Mars.
That's a good one. That's a
That's
good one.
Because I'm trying to think
These
of
are all
when his
good picks.
first album
Low-key.
came
My
out.
other
8.2
one?
billion.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we were in the trills.
Nah, bro.
Oh wow.
You gotta
we would be
remember.
overpopulated as
Aren't
shit.
we?
That is
A
true.
lot of people died from COVID.
That it wasn't that many. Not to bring it from trillion to billion. That's why.
That'd be crazy.
6.8 trillion people died from COVID.
That was
Don't
a
let them
plague.
tell you what happened.
That'd be insane.
That'd be a plague.
Yeah.
That's
No,
Um,
see, my other one was gonna be Beyonce because I feel like
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
a very,
Or
very
like
good one.
Taylor
Queen.
Swift. She's always
or
been
Taylor
pretty
Swift
Taylor
is
Swift's
a
popular.
good
always been
piece
popular,
as
but I
well.
feel
Yeah.
like the Taylor movement has been since the 2020s.
Heavily.
Yeah, I
Like
feel like
heavily,
it's more heavily
you know?
recently with
Yeah.
like
Still
the Eras
2016,
tour.
right?
Yep.
Do I want to change my answer to Beyonce? She was also on a song with Ed Sheeran. I don't know if it was at this point in time. I think she was.
Maybe. I think so. Maybe.
I'm,
I don't
I'm
know.
just, I already locked it in, so I'm not
Yeah.
changing
Ed
it. But I just
Sheeran.
want you to know my honorable mentions are Drake at 17 gorillion views.
This gorilla
and,
money.
and Beyonce at 14.6 decadillion
God damn.
picadillion streams.
Yeah, my two main were gonna be because I think like Ed Sheeran one like so I think like the two. Sorry, I guess if you want to two like highest played streamed songs are like Blinding Lights and like Shape of You or whatever. Even despite everyone talking about some, I don't like Ed Sheeran. He's corny. Shut your dumbasses up. Anyway.
The numbers don't lie, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. I know y'all be in there listening to it in the shower low key.
Facts.
Anyway, I'm gonna say. What did y'all say again? You said like
I said Ed Sheeran.
billion or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like 16 and 20 billion.
Yeah.
I don't. The numbers are tough. I'm gonna keep it somewhat modest. I'm gonna say like 15 billion. I don't know how numbers work.
Okay.
My first guess is Ariana Grande at 16.5 billion, and then my second guess would be Bruno Mars at 15.7 billion.
All right. So we're all locked in. It is Drake.
Oh, hey.
That's crazy.
Let me hear it.
I knew
It
it.
is
17 gorillion views.
It is
Views.
5.8 billion.
I was close.
I feel like
But
that's
this is 2016. By
when,
now
is
it's
that
probably
when
Gorilla.
Marvin's
Games.
Room came out? I think that's when Marvin's Room came out.
No, that was before.
Yeah,
that was
like middle school.
Yeah, I think
Cups
views.
of
I think that was when views
rosé.
came out because I remember.
I can't say that.
Because I remember I sat next to our school's resident Drake lover in physics class.
Yeah.
And I remember I think views came out around that time because it was senior year. So I think
Yeah,
it was-
because during
came
prom
out.
they played
about it. I need a
Hotline Bling.
that song, One Dance,
Easy.
and
Oh,
Hotline Bling.
yeah.
One Dance was like when
One
that's when it came out.
Time.
I go. That song's hard. I won't lie to you.
It was a good song. But
God,
yeah,
I feel
I saw
old.
that. I was like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's all right.
Sorry. The Weeknd. Well, never mind. I don't care.
I think
anymore.
that
Yeah.
was before that album came out, Blinded by the Lights.
I think so.
And that was when Weeknd
because that
really
was
popped
like
off.
20. I'm gonna guess 2018.
I'm pretty sure we
I'm
were
gonna
working
say
at
that's when it came
GameStop
out.
when that song came
Let's
out.
Let's see. Blinding Light. Hold on.
I'm
I
gonna say
don't.
2017 just to
Blinding Lights.
one up him, just in case.
That's crazy. When did it? 2020. What the hell? What the?
What the fuck?
Time is an
Well-
illusion.
All right, hold on. When did Shape of You come out though? Hold on.
That
Hold
I
on.
feel like had to be pre 2016 or 2016 unless it was like 2017.
2017.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I
No,
was-
I didn't mean it. No.
I wasn't gonna do this one, but I am going to now. Fastest selling pop album in the UK
Mine.
by a male artist.
In the UK,
Mine.
Yeah. Mine?
Me.
Drake.
Okay.
Fastest
say
selling
Drake.
pop album.
Yeah. Yeah, and how many did it sell?
Is it specifically a UK artist or is it in the UK?
Just in the UK.
Are
This
you allowed
person
to-
doesn't only
In the yuck.
put music in the UK. The numbers UK specific, but they aren't like they
Okay,
don't-
but
they
they're
don't
not necessarily
only
a
go to
UK artist,
Yeah,
okay.
they be doing world tours. I'm assuming.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this. Are they from the UK? If I'm not, just don't answer it. If I'm
Is
not
it
allowed
Cher
to ask
Lloyd?
I'm not gonna answer.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Because she recently just came out with the Bratz tour. She had her.
Sure.
No.
I thought it was Charlie
That's
XCX.
Charlie XCX.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say
Cher
Bratz.
Lloyd is
Or Brat.
Oh fuck! I don't remember how this song goes. I want you back. I want you back. Want you back. Like girl, you can have anything you wanna. I don't give a fuck. No one else can have.
No, never mind.
It's touching something.
It's like an
Yeah.
old, yeah. I
Okay.
feel like you probably remember.
What are you gonna?
I'm a victim.
I feel like she was popular.
This is 2017. Also, I
Yeah.
forgot to say
I'm
that
gonna
part.
say.
What were they listening to in Bongerland in 2017?
Bongerland.
The brethren them.
Central C. No, I'm just kidding.
Not yet.
Oh, that's if it was 2023 or 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that,
I
but I
bet you
just felt this.
Bottle flip. I don't know. I'm gonna still say it's probably still Drake or something. Low key.
Okay.
That's my
my
initial guess.
because
Is Drake pop though?
Most. Oh, actually.
Yeah, it is a pop specific
Oh,
album.
damn! You said that. My
Yeah,
fault,
that's
man.
what makes me think her, because I feel like she was kind of like popping then.
Was she popping in 2017?
Who?
Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa and the
Give
baby.
us nothing, queen. I remember that when everybody like clowned her for not really moving at all.
Wait, is that where that originates from? A Dua Lipa thing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because she was performing at one of her concerts and like she wasn't really dancing or moving, so like people were recording it and were like, "Give us nothing, queen," because she was just kind of like standing there
Stop
singing,
hating.
right?
Yeah.
But
Leave Dua
now
alone.
she's doing her thing.
But that's what
She's
honestly
doing her
though.
thing.
But people say that like they were kind of harsh to her, but like now like she's putting on these fucking performances and like she is
She's
showing
grabbing that mic
out.
stand,
Yeah,
doing all
so
kinds of stuff.
I feel like she
Um,
had some music that came out back
Dua
then.
Lipa, if you would like to come on the podcast,
We love
you are
you.
you are more than welcome to come on the
Please.
podcast. Anyways,
in the UK, bro.
The UK, then.
UK, bro.
Aluminium, bro.
aluminium.
It's got to be Skepta.
I don't want.
KSI.
Oh,
If it was 2024, I don't pack steel because we don't got guns.
yeah,
I pack aluminium.
yeah.
Aluminium.
Aluminium in my ting, brev.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone got any actual guesses yet?
I gave my guess.
Sorry, my bad. Any of y'all got a guess?
Pop. I don't know, bro.
I'm going with Ed Sheeran again. How many views did Drake or list? Wait, what am I guessing?
So it said
Numbers.
fastest selling albums, but it didn't say the time period.
Divide Ed Sheeran.
No,
I don't know the album.
I
You know
don't
what?
know the name of
Yeah.
her albums. I'm just gonna go
When
with
did that
Sherlock.
album come out?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we said 2017, didn't we? Divide Ed Sheeran.
Don't worry about it. Even though you're about to copy his answer.
No, I was about to be like, no, it didn't come out yet, but I was like, never mind.
I thought you said didn't Shape of You come out in 2017?
Yeah.
Did Shape of You was on Divide?
When with the
2017.
Oh.
Dumbass. Ed Sheeran, Divide.
2016.
What are you doing?
You don't even know.
Made 6 million on the Divide tour. Hey. That's on album 6 or whatever it's called. The one with Stormzy, Teddy, and Big Michael.
I don't know. What do y'all listen to over there, bro?
Yeah, for all our UK listeners.
I'm gonna say
watchers.
like, I don't fucking know. Like Taylor Swift or something. I don't know.
All right, Taylor Swift.
I'm just
I
saying
wouldn't be
Taylor Swift.
surprised.
I'm just Taylor Swift.
It's Ed Sheeran. I'm gonna be honest though.
Gang.
I'm surprised after y'all were just talking about him that neither one of you said that early.
That was the first one that came to mind, but I was like, let me really think about this. Yeah, you was talking all that shit. Yeah.
I hate it here.
Was it Divide?
I want to go home.
yeah, it was Divide.
That, honestly, I get that album
Oh,
hard.
shit. It was first week. He sold 672,000.
They love him over there. Put his country on the map.
Yeah. That's why when I was asking, like, is it a UK artist? That's who I had in mind when I was asking that question,
Yeah.
but I figured that would probably make it too easy.
I kind of was like, I hope the title kind of implies it, but I was like, I don't want to straight up say it because like
Yeah.
it could be.
It could have been Adele.
You know?
Is Adele
Yeah,
considered pop?
hers was
I
before.
don't know.
She makes beautiful music.
She. Oh my
I
God.
love Adele.
Her
She's with the wrong
voice.
man. But I won't.
I've
I won't
loved
tell her
her
that though.
from the moment she sang. What is it? Chasing Pavements.
Mm-hmm.
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements, even if it leads nowhere? Yes, I
Okay.
fucking love that song.
But they
Now
don't be
remember
singing.
at the beginning
They don't
of
be
the
singing.
episode when folks were talking about yeah.
See, the fact that you gotta try hard to do that. He was trying to make it sound
What?
That's funny.
Oh no, we'll talk about this later
Can't bring up UK rap.
off or on the pod.
on the pod.
Okay.
Wait, no, is it?
Yeah.
Can't talk about UK rap without bringing up.
I'll
like,
be honest,
Dave
Kalvin.
Osench.
I know.
I don't even know if we're gonna get to your topic.
Lord
So like,
Jesus.
once this game is over, we might just have to talk. I'll be honest.
I looked at my timer. I was like, fucking.
Hey.
All right, the last one.
Oh yeah.
Most followers on Twitter for an athlete.
I was gonna
So
say
who
me,
it
but
is and
Messi.
how many.
Jabron Lames.
Messi. It's got to be Messi, the greatest soccer player to ever live. Sorry,
Stephen
football player to
Curry.
ever live.
Football.
King,
Stephen Curry.
at King
Steph
James.
Curry?
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
At King James with
Wait.
what year?
King James.
King James.
Keep talking.
LeBron James.
LeBron
Also
James.
2016. I don't, they
Oh,
gotta
wait.
update their shit because
Low
everything
key.
is 2016 on their website.
2016.
So probably
I
most of
think
these
they
probably
do
aren't
it
real
I would have said, I was like,
anymore.
was Messi like big back like in 2016?
Messi's been.
I think back
like
then
a
it was
fucking-
Ronaldo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't
Did he
fucking
come
know.
after? I feel like,
have
they've been, I
Messi's
feel like the
more
both of them
recent,
have
I
been
feel.
Yeah,
like.
that's what I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah.
All I know is
know.
I always come after.
God, bro. So- Get him out of here.
Goodness.
Security.
Security.
I'm gonna say LeBron James.
LeBron James.
With
LeBron James.
68.5 million followers.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I feel like Twitter followers. No, we're not even approaching billions in Twitter followers. I'm gonna bring that down. I'm gonna say 13.2 million followers on Twitter.
All right.
Stephen Curry, 67.5
Curry with the
million.
shot, boy.
How much?
67.5 million followers.
Okay. And you're saying Messi for how much?
Actually,
I'm so fucking dumb. I was really about to be like, well, it's crazy that we're all saying sports guys are the highest. I'm so fucking stupid. That's the problem.
Honestly, it probably would have hit me when he started saying it. I was like, oh, wow.
Look at us. That's funny.
Great minds think alike.
Do you know athletes?
Not really.
You don't know shit, do you?
You got Messi.
I know one thing. That's it.
Do you?
Okay.
Don't worry about
He's
it.
disgusting.
Don't worry about it. At least on. Nope. Never mind. Never mind.
Answer.
I don't know who also like. I feel like I only hear people talk about like LeBron and like. So I'm gonna say LeBron. I don't fucking.
LeBron James.
I'm gonna say like
James.
20 million or no 20 no million. Damn.
What about Tony
Words
Romo?
are hard.
Quarterback
Never mind,
for
I
the
can't
Dallas
say the other
Cowboys.
name.
wait.
Ooh, or
Does John
Peyton
Cena still count as an
Manning.
athlete?
Yes, absolutely. You're goddamn right.
What do
He
you mean,
does.
bro? That's an
Yes, he
athlete.
counts as an athlete.
He's the
My-
man.
My second guess would be Peyton Manning.
That's a good.
Okay.
Oh,
a good one.
freaking who's that other
Tom
big
Brady?
Yeah, Tom.
Well, fuck the Patriots.
I feel like people like talk about Tom Brady, but like nobody really be like talking about Tom. You know what I mean?
You are
Not no
100%.
more.
I don't think you've ever been more wrong about anything.
Yeah, I was gonna
in your
say
life.
I don't. When
That
anyone
just
thinks
shows
of
how
football,
unplugged you are,
American
truly.
football. Tom Brady probably
Kids-
comes to mind.
Kids, I want you to know this is what happens when ass dominates your social media feed. You start saying dumb shit like nobody's talking about fucking Tom Brady. Be for real, bro.
Not anymore. Well, this is 2016.
Well, yeah, because he's
whatever.
retired.
he's
and,
retired
like, a
now,
host
but
still.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, but even then, he
What he
still gets
hosting?
talked about.
What are you hosting?
Shannon
He
Sharp.
hosts the stuff
Well,
that's
no,
like
he-
football. He's one of the football hosts.
No, not this year. Not this year.
He retired and then he went back to it.
No, he
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah,
again.
and then
Oh, he retired.
Yeah, he's just a host now.
Because she divorced him.
my head hurts.
Did she divorce him or did he divorce her?
She divorced him.
Well, she's also pregnant by her
Her new man.
Well, her like yoga instructor or whatever his
Her
title
man.
is.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Don't he
What
kiss
is-
his kid on the mouth?
Giselle.
Yes, he does. No,
We're
yes,
just
he
throwing
does.
out all this
No,
stuff.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why the fuck did you do that? He's over here getting like a deep tissue massage, laying shirtless on a table, and he's like, "Oh God, give me a kiss." His son comes over, gives him a kiss on the lips. By the way, walks away. He says, "Well, that was like a peck."
What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? What are we doing?
This is when quirked up white boys
I want
go
to
too
go
far.
home.
Like what the fuck? Anyways,
I don't.
Sorry,
Yeah, no.
anyway.
Wait,
I don't
you
like
said,
that.
You said that Tom Brady is what?
Retired?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Still, probably the best joke from Deadpool.
Yeah, true.
I don't.
So,
I'm.
King James, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
And then Peyton Manning.
Tom
Steph
Brady.
Curry, then
Tom Brady.
Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. No. Fuck. Now that we're joking about Tom Brady, like it could be.
Okay.
He was pretty poppin'.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
I'm gonna stick with James. You
You're
say
sick with
Brady.
I'll say Tom Brady, but if it ends up being LeBron James, just remember who said it first. Anyway. I'm gonna say Tom Brady with.
Tom.
But did he have a Twitter presence like that?
I'm gonna
Tom,
say-
it doesn't matter because as long
I
as he
know.
had the account.
True.
Tom Brady with 12.3 million followers.
Sounds like billion. God damn.
This is how you know we're all American.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
It is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Messi like big back like Messi's been. I think back then it was Ronaldo.
I said it was. I didn't say it was
You
Ronaldo.
did.
But I did
You
mention
mentioned
Ronaldo's
Ronaldo.
popping.
Oh yeah.
It is him with 45.6 million
Ah,
followers.
lowball.
Oh, wow. I was close with the number.
I lowballed.
Yeah, that's the thing about football.
Football.
It's worldwide.
It's worldwide.
universal,
so,
yeah.
Football is just America.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. There's so many like LeBron and Tom Brady dick riders out there that I just
Yeah,
assumed.
no.
They
But-
obscure the rest of the fans.
Yeah, that's right. I see Ronaldo. That was the guy.
I should have stuck with my heart.
You were gonna say
Say
Messi.
Messi.
Well, like I should have stuck with that vein.
That's what he is.
He would have said close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's our activity. I had a topic, but honestly, it's been a pretty long episode, and Sean's got
far.
something to discuss. So
Yeah. So I said this. I meant to say this on the podcast, but I said it off air because that's when I remembered. But it had to do with something you said earlier about like no. So it was whenever you were saying like, oh, notice how he had to like try to sound bad while singing. Ariana Grande is her talent is truly wasted in her like just being a musical artist. Watching her on SNL, I'm like, oh my, she has it. Okay, she's funny. She's just good at acting. She's talented. she's all this shit.
Well, she's Glenda in Wicked.
Yeah.
But she also
Yeah.
started, from acting.
like in Cat,
Given
on
it's,
Victorious.
it's like a Nickelodeon show,
Yeah,
but still.
it's like, I feel
Yeah.
like when people think of Ariana Grande, they mostly think of her as like a pop artist.
Yeah.
And like it
Or the
just being
donuts.
that lane, like I guess now she's starting to be in movies and stuff. But like for the longest time, it just being that lane is such a waste of like what she has. Because like watching her like do that,
Is it the espresso thing?
the espresso
Domingo?
parody, the Domingo thing.
Domingo. Yep, the Domingo.
Watching her do that and then her purposefully having to sing bad
Yeah.
when you know that she could sing, but she does such a good job. But I'm like, damn, she's talented.
I was thinking the same thing when I watched it. I was like, she's really like
Yeah.
not trying to sing like how
Yeah.
she was singing.
She's and like during like all of her other skits, she was funny. She
Yeah.
like the timing, the delivery, like the one about the castrato or whatever.
Yeah, that was funny
Like,
too.
she's. I'm just saying she needs to do more
I think it's probably
if she wants
just-
to, of course.
I was gonna say it's probably also because like people have hated on it for things, so it's hard to like want to pursue these things when like you know that your haters
when
are just
everybody
gonna
are just gonna
bring
talk
it
shit no
down.
matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, hey, you got
But-
Dubois
yeah.
on your back.
Plus, when I saw the trailer for what is it called? Is it called Wicked?
Wicked, yeah.
Yeah. When I saw the trailer for that, I was like, low key, I kind of want to watch it. So
Low key. About to get
You know,
wicked.
hopefully
Let's
we'll
get
give our
Wicked.
review on it when
Yes.
the time comes.
That was kind of the thing, main thing I wanted to talk about.
Well,
Okay.
I know he's gonna be
Sorry.
ticked when he sees that on camera.
The hair's, it's getting long.
Hail
Needs to keep it
Mary, forgive me, blood for blood, hearts beating.
That was amazing.
Beautiful.
I mean, we probably got time to share one story.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's go for it.
So originally I was gonna talk about do some Am I the Asshole stories, but you got carried away. But that's all right. Things happen. So I'm gonna do like one, and I got a bunch for maybe next time or time after.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Ari. Yeah.
1 second. I wasn't ready.
Yes.
speaking of Ariana Grande, I know it's popping on TikTok for a while, but I wasn't really part of that movement. But after the fact, I went back and listened to Positions. That song fucking bangs. It's probably one of my favorite songs by her. It goes crazy. The beat, she hitting that. I'm like, I fuck with this song heavy now. Low key, I used to listen to it back in R&D and go. I used to fucking deburr and toss. I'm like,
He's back there shaking ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
Doing the Tina
Yes,
Bell
sir.
shit.
That's crazy, bro. She was really fucking SpongeBob. That's wild to me, man.
what was?
Yeah,
Not anymore?
Oh, I don't know. They might be together now. I don't
When
know.
you said that, the words were there, but where I like put punctuations and stuff,
like she was,
yeah, I was like, she was, and I was like, that's right.
She was fucking.
Yeah, it's still crazy to me. Every time I see him, and there's that one video that like popped up where he's doing the weird facial expressions.
No, dude.
I'm like, that's really
the guy. That's real world SpongeBob. That really is. If SpongeBob looked like a man,
All right, I got the story.
for you,
here.
girl.
Oh.
Do your thing.
All right, I, 28 male, have been married to my wife, 31 female, for about a year.
My
Overall,
life.
things are great, but one thing that's been bugging me is that my wife doesn't know how to cook at all. I've always been the one to handle meals, which I was fine with in the beginning because I enjoy cooking. But over time, it started to wear on me, especially when I come home after a long day at work and still have to cook dinner while cook dinner while she relaxes. She refuses to cook and claims that there is nothing wrong with not being able to cook. It's been an ongoing issue between us. I've been trying to teach her, but she's really bad at it. Many conversations about this. The other night, my mom, 56 female, came over for dinner.
Here we go.
As usual, I was in the kitchen preparing everything, and my wife was sitting with my mom. At one point, my mom offered to help, and I asked if she could make some, the gravy or cut some fruit. What kind of a dinner are we having?
Probably the fruit
Salad,
was probably
fruit
like
salad,
a side
fruit salad with
dish.
gravy.
They're having potato salad with apples in
Either
it. Probably.
that
Is
or
it
the
a white
fruit
family?
was like an ambrosia salad.
Yeah.
The fruit probably was like for an ambrosia salad.
Damn, bro, that sounds fire.
Do you know
Hold
what
on.
that is?
No.
I think
I've heard
it's
of
like
it, but I don't.
yeah. I think it's like
Put a picture.
It's a bunch of different fruits and like I think it's like whipped cream and stuff and like
I think
you
I've
mix
had
it
that
together.
before.
that sounds
Yeah,
like a good
I
one.
remember having it when I was like
Wavy?
a kid. Like it's
Yeah.
been a
Okay.
long time.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
My wife was standing around in the kitchen when my mom handed her a knife and asked her to cut some fruit while she handled the gravy. My wife couldn't figure out how to hold it properly and ended up making a mess.
Look, sorry, not to cut you off. At the beginning of this, when he said like she doesn't know how to cook, I shook my head because I'm like, that's messed up. Why are you putting that on her like that? Bitch can't even cook.
I don't know how to hold the
I
knife.
also had the same mindset of reading this the first time. I was like,
I'm like shame.
kinda mean.
I'm like shame on you
Yeah.
for making that a problem. Can't even cut fruit.
I was like
crazy.
even
That's
a
rough.
toddler, if you give him a plastic knife,
It's like the Kylie Jenner cucumber video where she's like holding it this way
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like cutting
yeah,
it
yeah.
like this. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
let's see. My mom watched her fail to cut the fruit and then blurted out, "It's honestly kind of pathetic that you don't even know how to cut a piece of fruit at your age."
Yikes.
She then went behind her and started to guide her how to cut stuff like you do with a kid.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dude, I thought it was gonna be like when you show a love interest how to play golf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah.
assuming that she did. Like, I feel like that's what she would probably
Yeah,
have to
pretty
do is
much.
like
All I'm
go
saying
behind.
is, if I was like with my shorty in the kitchen, and granted, I know how to cut fruit. And I was with my shorty in the kitchen, I was doing something wrong, and her dad came over and he's like,
Oh, hell no.
honestly, at your big age, it's real pathetic that you don't know how to do that. The speed with which that knife would be shoved into my neck is the flash couldn't.
I wonder if the mother-in-law doesn't like the daughter-in-law.
Well, I mean, that's
Because,
kind
like,
of,
like, that's, like, such a...
that's almost a standard.
You know,
yeah.
like,
Like,
Comes with
listen,
the territory.
That's, yeah, like that's always that's. I mean, obviously, maybe
I'm
I'm
sorry, I
speaking off
wouldn't
of
know.
my experience.
Oof. They don't know that. Yeah.
Wait, what I miss?
You have to watch the episode.
Very fair.
my bad.
We're gonna be like, when this drops, Alex is gonna drop a face in the group chat.
He's not watching the episode.
I'll watch that part.
That part.
Don't even know what to say after that.
I might be speaking off of my own experience, but I know that in a lot of things, I imagine, the moms usually, typically have a bit of an issue with the with the lady.
With the lady.
Generally.
Yeah, okay.
So, shout out to you, Mom.
All right. So after she went behind her to show her how to cut, my wife kind of shrugged and finished cutting her fruit with my mom guiding her. Dinner happens, and I noticed my wife was not happy the whole night.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be too happy either.
Yeah.
I think,
All I'm saying is, anybody pull up behind me talking about some here, this how you do it, I'm like, you like that? What's going on right now?
I'd be like,
Are we?
I'd be like, are we gonna kiss?
I'm like, in front of your daughter?
But
As
mom,
you're talking to her dad.
Well, hopefully we're cool like that.
my mom left, and she was pissed I didn't defend her. That I embarrassed her by letting it happen.
Wait, his mom was
No, his mom left, and so
His
his wife
wife
was
was
pissed
mad.
that
What am I supposed to
he didn't
say?
defend her.
What am I supposed to say?
And that I embarrassed her by letting it happen. We got into a bad argument, and I told her that it is pathetic. She cannot even cut fruit.
All right, hold on, Playboy.
No, hold on.
She is
no.
literally
No, hold
older.
on.
like-
I'll finish this part and
Sorry,
then you jump in. She is. She is literally older than me and can't hold the knife properly. She told me that is not the point and that I needed to defend her, and it's not her fault she is bad at cooking.
No.
I point out it is, and she has been embarrassed because not being able to hold the knife properly is embarrassing for an adult. There's more to it, but I'll let you do your.
True.
So, like, here's the thing.
No.
I'm torn here because I agree. That's crazy
I'm on
that
this
she
side.
can't cut fruit. But
Yeah.
then you being like, yes, you are in fact pathetic.
Yeah.
I think that's where, like,
Yeah,
if
he used the
if
wrong
he was a bit
words.
like, I think if he was a bit more gentle
Gentler
with
about it, yeah.
he was like, it is a little much. It is a little crazy that at 31 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
is a
throwing
little,
around
you know.
pathetic.
But
Yeah.
that's all. That word cuts deep. That's
Yeah.
all. That's a
Especially
hard
like
word.
after
keep
like
it
your
10 Gs.
in-law has already said it to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 10 G's. I'm like, especially after like, listen, it's not an excuse, and you shouldn't let your emotions rule you. But especially after an argument, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Yeah.
Fucking fired up. Yeah, you're gonna be fired up.
I'm like, what? I'd be like, you want me to lie to you? Fuck, listen. I can't bring my homies over.
You want me to look at you and tell me that I'm wrong?
I'm like, listen, let's keep it. If pre-argument, I'd be like, you know, it's a little sad, it's a little unfortunate, but like mid-argument, I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna keep it $10 with you.
Listen, bitch, you're gonna yell at me? It is fucking pathetic. At your big ass age, you're over here can't even hold a fucking knife.
You're a biggie roll for real. No, but
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm not all that. But like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, it's a little like do better. Like no offense.
That's the thing is like he's. I hold back on using the word pathetic because of how
it's
harsh
not
of
nice.
a word that is.
You know me.
But
like he's not wrong, but he should have been nicer about it.
Like you not knowing how to cook, I'm not so mad at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to cut fruit? Like
Yeah.
the Kylie Jenner thing of her like, right, Kylie, you said?
Yeah.
Of her holding the knife or the cucumber or whatever over here and then like, okay, you're like I'm not that mad at that. But you're holding the knife wrong?
Yeah. See,
I feel like
There's also an
that's
example at the end of this as to what was happening.
Okay.
See, for me personally, I'm gonna go step by step. You not knowing how to cook when you meet, I don't care.
Red flag.
No, whoa. I don't
Not
care.
for me.
You like
For my mom, probably.
you like not really trying like when you're like being taught. Frustrating, but not like a big deal.
I forgot. Did he? I know he mentioned something about like him trying. Did he just say she sucked at it, or did she say that like she
Oh, I
wasn't
think he
trying?
said like she sucked at. To be fair,
Yeah.
She sucked at,
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure that's
I might
what
be
he
gassing
said.
it. So you not being
Yeah, he said I've been trying to teach her, but she's really bad at it.
you're not being sorry. So you're not being adept at like not being receptive. Not even how to word it. You not being like taking on the lessons like super well. I don't care.
She's very resistant to it.
Yeah, but then like him saying like you refuse to basically like do stuff in the kitchen afterward.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, hey. But even then, whatever. You not being able to hold the knife is crazy.
That's crazy.
But even then, whatever. You starting an argument with me after my mama leave because you ain't know how to cut the fruit. That's what I'm like, yo. Now you're doing
She's
too much.
honestly-
Now you're doing too much.
I feel like
Yeah.
she's just starting an argument because she's embarrassed.
Low-key.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
like
kinda
the
what he-
mom
yeah,
called
that's
her
what he
out,
said.
and like
Yeah.
that's really what she is. She's just
Yeah.
embarrassed, and it's like it's not his fault.
To be
he
fair-
didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't cause that.
True.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm gonna have to talk to my mom afterwards. You're like, you didn't have to say pathetic.
That's what I was
But
going to say. Is
I
like,
feel what you.
if my mom said something like
You're
that,
right.
I'd probably be like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, between me and
Be
you,
nicer.
you're right. I'd be like, Mom, between me and you, like, the bitch can't cut fruit. Like, you don't have to be so harsh about it.
Yeah.
Just like, just
Yeah.
chill, because I'm gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be my problem.
exactly.
He's listening to you.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
thanks for listening, buddy. Yeah, I might be like, hey, listen, just let's tone down the rhetoric a little bit next time.
So yeah, after that, my wife thinks I am a huge jerk, and then that was the end of that. And then edit. I cannot keep up over 2,000 comments, and I have things to do. If you have any info
I'm so
may
busy.
already be answered. He does not know how to write. All right, so update. I definitely think this is weaponized incompetence. I will suggest marriage
That's kinda what I
counseling
was
and cooking
thinking.
classes. If things don't change, I will be out. I will make this very clear. Also, for those asking, it was strawberries. She was smushing them and cutting them with the
Oh.
stem still on.
Oh, damn. You
Oh, well, I'm
smushing
not-
them?
Okay, wait.
What is wrong
She's like
with her?
like when you do a garlic. Just
Oh, nah, bro.
like how do you smush it
No.
if you cut this way?
Bro.
Divorce.
No. Oh.
Also, to like, yeah, I don't.
Okay, all right. A lot of things. I have a lot of emotions right now. What? Here's him being like, if this continues, I'm out. That's fair. That's fine. I think.
Yeah.
Claiming weaponized incompetence. I personally need a little bit more evidence.
That's
to,
people did say
I
more
think
info
it
needed.
would. Yeah, I would maybe think that could be it, but I wouldn't assume automatically that that's what it is. Like
The
I'd
only
be like,
Yeah.
the
That would
only
be
thing
my
that I
first
read
thought,
that
at
made me
least.
think like kind of the similar thing is where he basically like is trying to show her, but she just like doesn't do it, or she's just like, I'm bad at cooking. Like that's just how it is, you know. Where it's,
yeah, it very much depends on like.
yeah. Which I mean, that's more so me interpreting it that way,
Yeah.
but.
But I feel like it's also her resistance to it. It kind of also gives
See,
off
because
those
I think
vibes of,
some
like,
people
she's
just
like,
might not be able to grasp cooking though. Like I feel like
Yeah.
for some, like granted,
But I think just not even being able to help prep.
Not in a rude,
Yeah,
disrespectful
right,
way. Cooking
exactly.
isn't that hard.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
No one's asking to make like
not in a rude way.
Gordon Ramsay type.
Yeah,
stuff.
like cooking isn't that difficult. But I feel like there are some things, like regardless of difficulty level, that some people just really just cannot grasp.
Yeah.
And like be good at. Cutting strawberries though.
It's crazy. Sorry.
It's
Cutting
a
strawberries
crime.
though. What do you mean you were? What does that mean? I need a video.
Yeah.
I need him to have her recreate it and send a video. Because how do you?
Like smush.
There's like
Are
you'd
you using
have
the
to be
blunt
using it
end?
sideways.
Are you?
So it's probably
This isn't Harry Potter.
Like trying
You're
to
not
like
making a
cut
potion.
it, but then like I don't know.
Also,
Unless
she's like
she's
one-handing
cutting
just-
it, like with it upside down to where like the base, like the
Well, I don't know
flat part
because the
is
stems
like
are
it.
still on, so it's.
But that's what I'm wondering if she's cutting it upside down and she's trying to slice it this way, but when she cuts it, it like squishes it. So instead of her slicing it like she's meaning to, like on its side, which would be better, she's cutting it like with it the pointy piece facing up
yeah.
and like the flat piece against the thing, and that's why when she's like going down it like squishes it. Or she's trying to hold the nib and like cut it while she's doing it, and like she can't do that because that'll squish it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
also,
guessing.
is it a dull knife issue? Because
Maybe.
I could see a world where she's cutting it like you should with a dull knife, so the dull knife is really the culprit here, not so much her.
Well, to
But
be fair,
strawberries
the
are
mother-
so
to be
fair,
to do it.
That's
be
true.
fair-
If the mom came over and started doing
With
it,
her.
no problem.
yeah.
Then,
To be fair, it started at the not being able to hold the knife issue. That's
that's
really,
what I. Okay, that's a good point actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I needed to be in the room.
Yeah,
Crazy
'cause how are you
the
holding
crazy
it?
part
So
is
were you, like-
technically none of this involved cooking.
Also true. Also
was just
true. She wasn't
prepping,
even cooking.
Just
Yeah.
cutting some fruit for like a salad, probably like a fruit salad.
Okay, fruit salad.
Like
Yummy.
with a
Yeah.
strawberry, you just cut the stem, and then you cut the little top piece off, and then if you want it, and like other small pieces, there's other ways to chop it up. Like that's just
Chop it
the first
up.
part is just break off the stem or like cut off that part with the stem on
See, here's the thing, Shorty. I'm trying to run some defense for you, but it's real hard. Like, I'm not a fan of the guy's like response necessarily. That doesn't mean I necessarily think he's like the asshole in the scenario or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like that.
Like, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'll let you finish. Never mind.
Also,
I'll let
like
you finish.
the mom
it. Oh, I have more too actually.
Ooh.
But you do your
reacting
thing.
in the way she did, I think, was messed up.
But I feel like it's not the first time that the mom has seen the son make the meal entirely by himself with no help. And I
Probably.
think like
Fair.
that is really what all the animosity stems from. I think it's that the partner that is the one that's doing all the cooking, all the prep, like they're exhausted and they're over it and
Yeah.
they're sick and tired of
especially
doing
after
it.
like working, and then like him doing it,
Right.
she's kind of just like chilling, probably like
Right,
you know,
like not even to offer to help, to prep, anything like that. And then
Yeah.
the mom offers, and only after the mom gives the daughter-in-law something to do, then she helps.
like,
so I
she was
think
still
like,
chilling. After.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I think
she
like
didn't
the
even wanna,
mom was
like-
pissed. Yeah, I think the mom was like
It's like, you-
pissed, like why the
Hey,
fuck aren't
come
you
here.
helping?
Hey, come
Right.
here.
So I think that's really where like the animosity
So-
lies, and then the embarrassment of the daughter-in-law.
That'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Having, like
This
you're
was
over
also less than a month ago.
Oof.
Forgot to put that in there.
having like your partner, or like your partner and their mom are like doing whatever in the kitchen,
And you're just
and you're
chilling.
just chilling, and then the mom
That's
was like, "Hey,
embarrassing.
Hey, here,
Yeah.
take this.
that'd be so
Yeah.
embarrassing."
Be useful.
I would at the very least, like, even if I'm not confident in my ability to cook, I'd at least be like, "Hey,
you
hey,
need help?
you guys
Right.
need help?" And then in my head, like, I mean, I probably wouldn't, but like in the scenario, in the scenario where I can't cook, I'd probably be like, "Oh, say no, say no, say no." But like, you gotta at least offer something.
Yeah,
But, like-
and like I feel like that's the not proper, but like that's like the common thing
yeah.
to do. It's like
Yeah.
you go to somebody's house, you see them cooking, you're like, hey, do you need any help? Like whenever we go to your mom's, like if she's cooking, it'll be like, I know you probably don't want my help, but like, do you need any help? Like,
That's a dangerous question.
yeah,
True,
but
true.
like it's always like I want to extend the offer because like it's my way of saying like thank you for
Bless you.
putting in all this effort, and I feel like the partner that's doing all the cooking, because like realistically you're probably thinking breakfast, lunch, and dinner at least on the weekends. During the week you're thinking probably lunch and dinner that they're taking care of, and it's like that's a lot of to
work.
do. Like you have
Yeah.
to plan it. Bless you. You have to plan it. You have to buy the stuff. You have to prep it. Like grocery shopping and meal prep and like meals in general are a lot of work when you're doing it all by yourself for two people. It's like when you're doing it by yourself for yourself, it's like, okay, whatever. But it's like you're doing it for this other person, and it seems like she may not express her gratitude well to the partner.
That's
Well,
listen.
Oh,
well, hold on, because he also has something you want to say, and I don't want to take away from the thing that you wanted to say.
It was something. It was just. It also probably because he's talked about like how at first it was fine, but then he like grew more frustrated over time. So it's probably something that like come up like with his mom before.
Probably.
We're talking, and be like,
They was talking shit.
I
They was talking shit.
Yeah, I feel like he's starting to like resent his wife a little, or a lot. It seems
They
like.
said they were married.
well, yeah. If he's
Wife.
considering divorce from this.
I love
yeah.
my wife. Well, he does.
But you had a point you said before.
I was gonna say, folks, let's normalize like showing appreciation more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you're in a scenario where someone like is doing a lot for you, a thank you goes a really long way in keeping
Fact.
that resentment tempered.
Yeah.
So like if you're in kind
Just
of
show that you're appreciative.
Exactly. If you have a partner who like cooks all of your food or like does all of your laundry or cleans up the house and doesn't really ask you to help, they're probably starting to build a little bit of resentment, and a nice thank you or an appreciative gesture or like even just straight up saying
Or
like
offering to help.
Offering to help is very important, but
Yeah.
if you're the type to not offer, then you got to adjust that anyway, but
Yeah.
But like even just like when you guys are just chilling, like watching TV or something like that, just being like, hey, by the way, I just want to like out of nowhere, hey, by the way, I want to thank you for everything. You do so much for me, and I'm so appreciative of it. Even if I don't show it all the time, I'm insanely appreciative. That type of stuff goes a real long way.
Yeah.
Also, help them, goddammit. Damn it. That's better.
Period.
That goes even further.
So this kind of goes with what y'all were saying. So someone said, does she do the dishes / help clean up? I don't think it really matters which partner does the cooking necessarily, as long as the other is helping. And the standard deal that almost everyone seems to follow is that if one person cooks, other
Yep.
one cleans up. In my house, my wife usually cooks and I usually clean, which is fine because she enjoys cooking and is good. I'm okay. I can cook, but she's definitely better. So then OP said, no, not really. I usually clean as a cook. As I cook, he didn't write that. So not much to do, and I don't really count putting your dish in the dishwasher to be much.
So she
So-
doesn't really
Okay,
help with
so
that at
yes,
all.
but
he also is
but
doing
he
it as he goes.
but he's saying he does it as he goes, and the way that he's describing it makes it sound like there's not exactly room
yeah.
for her to do it.
Yeah.
But I
If she were
wonder-
to insert herself, that'd probably be really good and be like, no, you don't do this. I'll do it while you're cooking.
It
But
does seem like he's doing all this without her, like, kind of
Yeah.
wanting to be like, hey, do you want help?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
can I help with
That's
anything?
what I'm saying. At the same time, I wonder
But
if like
it's
he,
also reading into it.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder if he does it while he goes because he knows that she's not going to do it.
Also true.
Yeah, he's
Because
already
it's like
tried a
they're
couple times. He's
married,
like,
right?
he's
So
not
like
He,
I
like,
feel
leaves the
like
pan out the
he
side and
may-
he's like-
right, the dishes might have stayed in the
all
sink
these
for like
dishes.
3 days or whatever, and she didn't do them, and he had to do them anyway. So I feel like he's probably looking at it as instead of doubling his work, he's just gonna take care of it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
Yeah.
like
No,
the
you're
thought of him
okay.
being like, man, these dishes are really piling up. Oh, it's gonna take me so
she's over
long
there.
to clean all of
Yeah, she's
them.
like,
Oh man, and she's like, yeah, I love SpongeBob.
Yeah.
How long till dinner?
Oh, no.
Is dinner ready yet, honey?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because like the thing is like it also depends on who he is when he's in that mode.
That's
in
true.
that mode.
Is he the type of person where
Because
he's
like
get out of my kitchen?
Yeah, because like my mom, like not in a bad way, but like my mom is very much the type where like when she's in that mode,
Yeah.
don't go in there,
You
don't
can't get
bother
in
her.
her.
She's a one-man army
She's a
in that
one-man
kitchen.
army
Yeah.
doing her thing because that's how she wants it done. So she kind of, I'm sure she'd appreciate some help here and there, but like still, she's like the type where like if you're in there for too long, you gotta
You're in her
get
hell
way.
up out of there.
yeah, because you're just gonna get in her way. So like, if he's also that type of person, I could understand why she doesn't insert herself into
Yeah.
that scenario.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, if he is that way, then he can't really necessarily be mad at his wife because
Yeah.
his wife is probably
Yeah.
accustomed to, no, I don't want help. No, I don't need
Yeah.
help. No. Because it's like when you're being told no every single time, it's like, okay, I'm not going to ask
But
because
to be
then
fair,
when
I
she...
guess
that, yeah.
he has
Not
tried to
know
show
Yeah.
her and have her help.
Right,
So it means
true.
that it
So,
has
yeah.
It's like well, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
No, with
It
that,
kind
it's
of-
like
yeah.
it's like okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh,
I just can't.
That's how I feel,
Little
but
old
I still
me.
do it. I don't get it! 95% of the time, I don't want to cook, but you still see me and Calvin up in the kitchen cooking. Like,
Because you
we
got
don't
to.
want you
Yeah.
don't want it, but you have to.
Gotta eat.
Yeah.
That's the accurate time.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. So Oh, what do y'all think?
Were
I
you gonna
guess.
say
What's the? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but it was very unrelated.
I don't
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well,
we
our
can talk
answer
about it.
is
We can
say
talk
it.
about it after.
But is it interesting podcast material?
It's usual Alex goof.
say it.
All right, well, all right, guys. I'm talking to a shorty for like
Hypothetical.
yeah.
All right, hold on. Actually, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. I'm gonna say he's not the asshole, but could have handled it better.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Also,
yes.
Same.
I agree.
Definitely don't call her pathetic.
Yeah.
That's, I get you're probably in the heat of the moment, but that's
I agree.
a hard one to explain. That's a hard one to get
Use a
past.
better
Yeah.
choice of words, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I do agree.
But I can understand your
But, oh,
frustration.
yeah, I get it though.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the frustration, but like once again, I think how you communicated your feelings is definitely important.
Yes.
For sure.
Now, on to
Yeah.
the good stuff.
The good stuff. How do I want to word? Okay, I'm talking to a shorty for a little bit. Like, so we went on some dates. Things were going good. We became official like recently, and this is our first like date since becoming official. But we've been talking for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, shorty, I'm gonna bring you back to the crib. I'm gonna cook you a meal. That's gonna be our we're gonna like a first date. As a couple, we're gonna have like a little movie night, like where I cook you a meal or something. Shorty pulls up, and I'm in a naked apron. Am I cook?
Are you cooked because you're in the naked apron?
Am I cook?
Okay,
But like
so
first,
you said
like,
you just made it official.
yeah.
Have y'all
like,
seen each other naked?
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
you?
prior to this, or are you just
'Cause that's
kind of
important.
low key? Just
Yes.
whatever you call
maybe
it.
not necessarily like have seen each other, but like we've like done the do maybe like once or twice.
One or twice.
We haven't seen each other.
Yeah, what does that mean?
We've just had
Like-
sex.
They've
Lights
done
are off?
it in the
Pitch
dark,
dark, pitch
and they
black?
haven't seen each other.
The lights are off in the room. As soon as you step in,
Under
you get
the covers.
No, but like so like obviously
Blackout
we've seen each other, but like
curtains.
not like we're not like
inspected each
familiar
other?
with with like you're not like
Haven't
super,
fucking-
it's just been like like
So
I
it
feel
really
like sex.
depends on
No,
the
I feel like
person.
sex is the ultimate version of seeing each other naked. I
Yeah,
feel like there's
exactly.
I thought you were going to say like we've maybe seen like bits and pieces, but we haven't had. sex
yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
to throw it all out there on the first real.
Well,
date.
technically
it's not all out there.
Well,
Just
no,
about-
I mean,
just-
hey, one swift
Are your
swift
toes
air
out?
or gust.
What?
Are your toes out?
Yes.
What is worse, having socks? on,
Absolutely
just an
having. As a
apron?
man, what's worse? Absolutely having your toes out in every scenario.
Every
So you're wearing socks in bed?
Yes.
Oh hell no!
Right.
The socks stay on.
You're a freak.
What's she looking at my feet for? She shouldn't even know that them bitches are on.
Exactly. Yeah. So why does it matter then? If she's not looking.
In case she does.
Oh my god.
Listen, women are curious as they deserve to be, okay? All right? They might look down, but
Okay.
why are you? You get what I'm saying?
But why?
You have the right to, but don't. You feel me?
Oh.
Ain't nothing down there for you.
Yeah, like, do you have like central air in this house? Because if you walk over to vent and it just, you might flash her by accident.
Yeah. There's such a
But the thing is, she's probably already seen the piece of deal, so you're probably,
How tight is this apron?
Ooh,
To where like is it
that's a-
secure?
does it shape your body?
not cool. Like it's like a smooth. It's not like loose, but it's not like tight.
What does the apron say?
True. Yes.
the
Does it have
cook?
words?
Say kiss the cook or like
Nah, I don't know. Something corny though.
like home is where the heart
something.
is?
Yeah. Something corny. Something.
Live,
yeah.
laugh, love.
Yeah.
She
you
walks
cooked?
in and you're in the naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
yeah.
long were you
I'm like
talking-
I'm mid chef.
He
like,
said they
mid-chefing
just
it
made
up.
it official.
No,
Yeah.
but how long were you talking before you made it official? Was it like a month made it official and now you're just naked?
Like
in your place?
several. I'll say like 2 to 3 months maybe. Like
I feel
3
like
months.
it's person dependent.
Like
Someone might find that
3
funny.
months.
Yeah.
But well, it's also
But like,
I think here's my
There's
here-
many
hold on,
ways
wait.
to read
Here's
it.
my thought process. I don't think he would he would make it official with a girl
that is also true.
that would have that much of a problem.
That is
with
also
it.
true.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Because
I
my
feel like it would
thing
be
is like if a
fine.
woman walks
Oh,
in
yeah.
and sees you like naked except for like an apron and socks, I guess.
Nah,
Like
socks are off.
they might be like, "What is this man's intention after this dinner?"
That is
You
also,
know?
but if they just made it official,
I know.
there's some because that was my first
Yeah.
thought. But I was like, but if they just made it official, they have enough of a connection, And
that doesn't mean that necessarily.
That also,
like, you know,
but I feel like
people operate differently even when they're.
That's
official.
also true.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a woman who's always on danger sense mode, if you walk in and you see that, and that's like the first thought that comes into your head is that this person might, I feel like because you have autonomy at that point, so I feel like you might immediately walk out of the
but
house.
if you're scared, you wouldn't go to their house to begin with. Girly Pop is not just gonna go to your house. Girly Pop is gonna vet you out before she goes to your house. She's gonna make sure she knows very well that you're not a killer.
What'd you do?
Huh?
No, because she said she's gonna vet you out, and then I said she's gonna eat me.
Hell yeah.
While he's chefing
Let's go.
Yeah, and the naked air like.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, you have to worry. Actually,
You're cooked.
I run out of my own house.
At her crib now.
oh my god. Are you cooked? Are
As
you
a
cooked?
first official date.
Am I all right? So am I cooked enough to like? Am I like not cooked enough to
feel
where I
like-
can at least explain? Like,
No,
I'm like,
I feel like if you're funny about it, you're be
yeah,
fine.
that's the thing.
I
Yeah.
feel like you got to be funny about
oh
the
yeah, well
situation.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, where
If you're
she's
trying
like,
to be all like,
what's going on here? And I'm
trying
like,
to be all
I'm like,
sensual
Do you
like-
open the door for her, or does she walk in?
ooh,
Does she have a key already?
nah. But I think like she's like, oh, I'm here, and I'm like, oh, I'm chefing it up. Like the door's unlocked. You know what I mean?
If the door's unlocked and she walks in,
That's how you know you're a man.
I think you're cooked, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if you open the door, leaning on the sill, like, hey, you might be in there.
No, but he has to have the counter above waist level.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's just shirtless.
Yeah. Okay.
She comes around. What,
What
the hell?
Jeez. Give me him. Give me him.
You run around the counter. The tape kitchen like island. Clap, 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 clap.
I don't even.
Oh, I missed it. What happened?
Editor. You're gonna have to. I have to watch that one. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
I'll have to watch. Yeah, I'll have to watch it back.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
You say like that's how you know you're a man.
Yeah, because who the fuck would leave their fucking door unlocked while they're cooking? Only a
he
man.
didn't. Oh no, because he's expecting a person to
It
come.
does not matter. A
And then-
woman
Well,
would
maybe she texted, "Hey, I'm here." He runs over.
And then when
Door's unlocked.
when he hears the door unlocked,
The door sees me run
That's
past the
so
window.
She's like, "Is that man naked?" Did I see that? I think I
That's
just
what the
saw
apron
it.
starts.
You gotta
breathing.
use some double-sided tape to keep the apron
I'm not
down.
naked. I got socks and an apron on.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like in order for the naked apron to be 100% safe, you have to be well into your relationship.
Okay.
I don't know if you could
You're
set out
running,
first
you're running a
official
big
date.
risk
I
if
think,
you
yeah.
just made it official.
I think that's fair. I think that is.
I'd say
You
they
were
gotta
like-
get you to get to know you, to know that you're like
Like-
a funny,
Yeah.
lighthearted kind of guy. So
Yeah.
they're not gonna take it
low
too
key.
serious.
She's like, "What's going on here?" I'm like, "Nothing."
I'll
I'm
tell you
putting
what.
Clothes on after this.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
"I'm gonna put clothes to eat."
You thought
You
this
ain't
was
get,
for you?
think I'm a whore? You ain't getting shit tonight.
You sicko.
I just like to cook naked.
It's just me in my element.
Low key.
If you've ever, before this moment, helicoptered your dick around, I think you're good. Because then she knows you're a little silly. Tell me I'm wrong. Chat?
Chad, is he cooked?
Chat, if I... Never mind.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good place to end this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed the Guinness records. Hope y'all enjoyed the one story we got through. And the other things, our weeks, our music. Make sure you check out our YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's it for
LinkedIn.
now. LinkedIn.
I'm working on the Tumblr, guys. I swear to God.
We're going to be hiring soon on LinkedIn, so be on the lookout. And as always, you're with
The Boys.
See y'all next Thursday.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.